YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. We're going to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks losing to the Denver Nuggets tonight, and it was a close game, competitive game, but the Nuggets won 108 to 104. Bucks go to 17-22 and 8-13 on the road. The Nuggets go to 26-13 and 11-6 at home. No Jokic, no Murray, no problem for the Denver Nuggets, as they was able to win the first quarter 27-23, the second quarter 35-29. They also won the third quarter 23-22, but the Bucks won the fourth quarter 30-23 to give themselves a chance to win the game. Obviously, it didn't happen, but Giannis dominated again. 33 minutes, 31 points, 10-17 from the field. Had the spin move going really good. And this one had the mid-range going, hit a three. Continuously got to the free throw line where he went 10-14 there. Had a double-double, not with boards, but with assists, because he was at the point spot, always forcing the defense to pick and choose. Give me a bucket or my teammate. Give me a bucket or my teammate. Honestly and truthfully, it ended up working out. 8 boards for Giannis. 2 turnovers. That's a low amount considering as many times he was trying to make plays for himself or others. 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 16 and plus minus. Miles Turner, 16 points, 2 of 24 minutes. He went 5 of 8 from the field, mainly going 3 of 4 from 3 and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 5 rebounds, no turnovers. He did also have 3 offensive rebounds and 4 personal fouls. He did finish as a -5 and plus minus. Kevin Porter Jr., 38 minutes. That ended up being the most on the team. He also had 10 points, but he shot the same amount of times as Giannis, which was 17. But he went 4-17, having a terrible night. Obviously, if he shoots the ball better, they win this game. It just didn't happen. But he also went 1-6 from 3. He did make his only free throw. He had 9 rebounds, which was the most on the team. He also had 7 assists, but it came with 4 turnovers. But he still was able to give them 2 steals and a block. 3 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. Bad game, but he did do a lot of other things to make it, not look as bad, since he did help the team out and as much as he could, even though he missed too many shots. AJ Green just kept firing from 3, but he did make a 2-pointer. He went 5 of 8 from the field and 4 of 7 from 3. He had 14 points doing that in 37 minutes. He also had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a turnover, 4 personal fouls, and was a plus 11 and plus minus. And Ryan Rollins, 35 minutes. He was the only starter to not get in double figures because he only had 2 points. He did go 1 of 9 from the field and 0 of 5 from 3. This is a bad shoot night for him also. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, and a steal. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a +9 and plus minus. Every starter had a rebound or more in this game for the Bucks. Bobby Portis gave them good offense off the bench. 17 minutes, 14 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 rebounds, no turnovers, 1 block, 3 personal fouls, a -3 and plus minus. Kyle Kuzma, 26 minutes. That was the most off the bench. He also had 11 points. He was 5 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. He had the most rebounds off anybody off the bench with 6. He also had no turnovers, 2 offensive boards out of the 6 rebounds that he had. 1 personal foul, a -14 and plus minus. Gary Harris, 15 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 2 from the field. It was all threes that he took. He also did help out with 3 rebounds and an assist with no turnovers, but he did also get a steal with 1 personal foul, was a -10 and plus minus. Gary Trent Jr., 15 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field. It was 3-pointers that he took. He missed both. He did get us 2 assists before the end of the night, though, with no turnovers and 2 personal fouls, and he finished as a -21 and plus minus. And then the Denver Nuggets, ended up winning the game by really taking their time and really did hit a lot of mid-range jump shots and a lot of threes. And it ended up working out. I mean, Miles Turner, Bobby Portis, and Giannis are tough to score on, so you might as well try to use that jump shot as much as you could, and it ended up working enough to give them the win. Aaron Gordon, 32 minutes, 23 points. He also went 7 to 16 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 7 to 9 from the free throw line. Every starter ended up getting a rebounder more also for Denver. He had 6 and 4 assists with no turnovers. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a minus 11 and plus minus. Um, Hunter Tyson ended up getting 2 points in 13 minutes. He missed his only three, but he did go 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He did have 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a minus 12 and plus minus for him. Spencer Jones hit the floater, but he also hit a three. He went 1 of 7 from three and 2 of 9 from the field in 25 minutes. He had 2 rebounds, no turnovers, and a steal. He almost fouled out because he had 5 personal fouls and he finished as a minus 17 and plus minus. Jalen Pickett was using that speed and quickness to his advantage, and he played 37 minutes, had 13 points. He went 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from three, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He did have 8 boards and 4 assists. He also had 1 turnover and 1 personal foul and 1 offensive rebound. It was a minus 9 and plus minus. And then Peyton Watson hit a lot of perimeter shots in his game, but he also was able to get some close range ones to go to. 39 minutes ended up being the most on the team. 19 points for him, 7 to 19 from the field, 4 or 6 from three, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 8 boards. He also had 6 assists. That was the most on the team tonight. 3 turnovers, 2 blocks, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, was a plus 2 and plus minus. The Najee played 28 minutes. He finished around the rim very well, and this one also dominated on the boards, giving the team high 10 boards, double double. He was the only player on the team that was able to get a double double, and it only took him 28 minutes to do it. He was 5 and 9 from the field, 0 2 from three, also went 4 or 5 from the free throw line. He had 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 22 and plus minus. Tim Hardaway Jr. 35 minutes, 25 points. He ended up having the most points on the team. With that, he also went 8 of 12 from the field, 5 of 9 from three, 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 27 and plus minus, which was the highest plus minus on the team. He found ways to get open. Then it was just about knocking down the shots. He was able to do that at an efficient level, so you got to be happy with that if you're a Nuggets fan or just Nuggets in general. And then Bruce Brown, he's going to score. He's going to do it very easily. He went 5 or 6 from the free throw line. He did miss his only three. He did miss mostly all his field goals besides one because he finished 1 of 7 from the field. He also had 7 points. In 24 minutes, he had 6 boards and 4 assists. The 4 assists was tied for the most. Well, it was the most for a player off the bench. He had no turnovers and a block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a plus 15 and plus minus. And Julian Strawther 8 minutes. It was the most. It was the least amount of minutes for a player off the bench, and he didn't score. He was 0-1 from the field. He also had no turnovers, no personal fouls, and he finished as a plus 3 and plus minus. Team comparison: 87 field goals by the Denver Nuggets. They shot 40%. 85 by the Bucks, 45%. 35 threes by the Nuggets, 40%. 34 for the Bucks, 41%. 31 free throws, 77% for the Denver Nuggets. 20 for the Bucks, they shot 70%. And then 45 rebounds for the Nuggets, 44 for the Bucks, 23 assists for the Nuggets, 29 for the Bucks, 7 turnovers for the Nuggets, 9 for the Bucks, 5 steals. Both teams had that. 5 blocks for the Nuggets, 6 for the Bucks, 10. Both teams had 10 offensive rebounds, 35 defensive rebounds for the Nuggets, 34 for the Bucks, 15 personal fouls for the Nuggets, 19 for the Bucks. Giannis was the best player on the court. You can say that it was the better team because of that. They had no answer for Giannis. They didn't know how to stop him. They didn't know how to slow him down. They couldn't guard him. They couldn't hold him. They couldn't do anything to him because he also got to the free throw line a lot in this game. But no Jokic, no Murray, no Christian Braun, and so on and so on. But it just continues to go on and on for the Denver Nuggets. They just know how to play the game. They just know how to play off of each other. They know how to keep the ball moving. They know how to get quality looks and quality shots. They know how to defend. They just do everything that's needed to be able to win basketball games, and that's why their record is really good. And that's why they continue to win without Jokic, and that's why they continue to win even without Murray. But this is what coaching is about. This is how to get the best out of your players. This is how you win at the NBA level, and they continue to show that. But it sucks if you're a Bucks fan, obviously, because you thought you would get the win. You thought this should be a game you should have got, but it was close. They had a chance. They had an opportunity. They made a run. It just wasn't enough to beat the Denver Nuggets tonight. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Not only that, y'all stay blessed up, y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today. Hopefully more analysis is meant to be.